my people, how are you doing? How is everything? Are you okay? Are you taking good care of yourself? I am. Yes, I am, because I've realized that it is I, myself, and me who can take care of myself the best way, so that I can let the other person be able to take care of myself the way I want to be taken care of. So I urge you, please get to know how to take care of yourself, and everybody else will follow suit. So guys, our kids are at home. This is a very nice full weekend with the kids because they have taken their midterm break, and I am super excited. I don't know about you. I love staying with my kids. I love taking good time and having good times with them. I want to listen to them of how the school has been, whether they have a new teacher, how the new teacher is treating them, and all that, and more so cook for them nice meals, because I love cooking. I love being in the kitchen, and so this is where I outdo myself. Like today, you guys, I am outdoing myself. I have cooked a lot of children's meals since yesterday night, and today I just remembered, I need to do this with someone. And so today, this is about 15 minutes to 6, and we are just preparing dinner, and this is what we are taking for dinner. We are cooking pilau in the simplest way possible. I don't complicate my diet. I don't complicate my meals. I love them simple, because when you do it simple, it actually gives you the motivation to want to do more. But when you get so many complicated things in your meal, the first thing that it calls for is looking for them in crazy places, and I don't want that. I want my meal to be as simple as possible, so that whenever I think of pilau, I can be able to do it, because I know it doesn't have to take all of my time. Okay, so we are going to make it as simple as possible. I hope everybody here is taking beef, because we're just going to do a simple beef pilau, and then we are going to have I don't know what is the name of kachumbari. Let's call them vegetables. I don't know. We're going to have kachumbari on the side, and then a banana, and it's going to be amazing. So let me show you how I do it, and if you get to be interested in this, go try at home, because when you try, you will see that art of making food is so fulfilling, you guys. It's you start from peeling things to cooking them to making a totally different thing that is being eaten and is yummy, and is called food. So please, if you find this video helpful for you, please share it with someone, so that they can also know how Rose cooks her pilau. Can we do this right now? We will right now. So guys, I want to show you the ingredients of doing a simple pilau at home. And we said we are not complicating anything, because if you get complicated recipes, you never ever excel in them. So you're going to make it as simple as possible, so that you can learn easily and also enjoy while at it. Okay, so one of the basic things for pilau across board is ginger and garlic paste. You actually need to beat it or actually mash it into a pulp, so that it can also get absorbed nicely in your food. So this is the first thing that you need. I used 5 cloves and 1 finger of ginger. Then you need salt, but not a lot of it, because when I was making the ginger garlic paste, I use salt. Okay, so that you don't keep spilling the contents. So you add salt. So in the main meal, I will not need a lot of salt, so 1 teaspoon is enough. Can you see that? 1 teaspoon is enough. Have you ever cooked rice and it didn't have salt? Do you know the taste? It's crazy. So you need to be careful when you're putting salt, so that you don't put a lot and you don't put a little. You can actually taste with your spoon once you put in the water. The other thing that you need, of course, is pilau masala. I love the grounded one, because the other ones, actually, they really weigh me down, because when you chew on those black peppers when you are not aware, and it's like, blast in the mouth, you are going to speak in tongues, literally. So I use the grounded one. This is what I like. And then when you want your rice to really like kuachana vizuri, like it has really separated, it's not like crumbled together, you need a bit of oil. So I'll go in with about 4 tablespoons, 4 tablespoons of oil. You need that, and don't actually make it too little because your food may not come out the nicest way possible. It will not be appealing, and especially when it's actually too thick, or it's like too broken and it becomes ugali instead of pilau. That's not what you want. When you're cooking pilau, one of the ingredients that you really need in plenty is kitungu, and I use the red onion. I don't like using the white onion on pilau, so I use the red onion, and it gives it a very nice taste, and you need that a lot. Please don't limit your kitungu, because you need a good result with your pilau, and also gives it a very nice taste. Kitungu ni bay. Okay, then I have pre-boiled meat. I'm only using a half kg because surely we don't need a lot of meat in it. This is for taste and color of the pilau, so I use just half. I have pre-boiled it. I don't know whether my camera can capture that. I have pre-boiled it. It's nicely done, not too soft, because also when you make it too soft, it's not as tasty. So I just need a bit of cooked meat. Sorry. Then I need my this is pre-washed. I already washed it. Okay, I buy it pre-washed, but you still need to wash it again. So this is 2 cups of rice. Oh, is it too white for the camera? No, that this is rice, because that is actually what we are cooking. And then you need a lot of beef broth. You can see it. I don't want to lift it with one hand. I don't want to mess on the camera. Let me be on my best, at least on the camera. So I need, the water that I use to boil the beef is what I'm going to use as in my rice. The beef broth is very important, and so I'm still going to use it in my broth. Do you like that? So we just very few ingredients. And again, there are people who love using soy sauce at the end. You can actually do it. Nobody is going to haunt you when you do it. It's your meal. Whatever you like, do it. But for me, I don't use soy sauce. What I do, I will show you how I make it brown, okay? Yeah, so let's get into cooking right now. So our onions are browning nice and slow. You can see that. See, there is a lot of browning in the middle, so you just need to like spread it so that the onions can cook in uniform. And then at this point, you're about to add in your garlic so that it can also cook with the onion. So what you do is separate the onion from the middle, keep them on the sides like that. And then add your onion, the garlic, sorry. Add in the garlic. Add it at the middle and let it cook slowly, no hurry. There's nothing that tastes as bad as overcooked or burnt garlic. So you have to take your time, let it cook nicely. Let it stay at the middle and then cook. Don't be in a hurry, because it gives you the urge to want to cook it faster, because maybe you have other things that you want to do. But the slower the better. Pilau itaki haraka, and of course, because we know its origin and you can't be in a hurry to cook it. Just let it cook, let it unleash the aroma and the flavors in a slow way, not in a hastened way. Okay, so we are going to leave it at this like about 5 minutes, and then we can add other ingredients in there. See the onion, how it looks nice on the sides. It's brown and purple because we said we don't want to burn it, because it's going to give a very different taste to the pilau. So what you need is, when it starts browning, put in the garlic and let it cook for about 5 minutes on slow heat. Do not take it bio at you want to cook faster and go somewhere. I don't know. You should not do that, so that you can let it do its thing. Let the garlic be, please. Yeah, see how it's going. See the way the garlic has come out. Can you see? Let it cook nicely. It will separate, don't worry. So now it's time to put your pilau masala. There we go. Also allow your masala to cook for about 5 minutes on low heat, so that you can let the flavors come out. Don't haste it, don't make it in a hurry, because we want the best out of this. Let it cook. It's as if it's simmering. Just let it cook together like that, without hurry. So guys, you see the brown that it's forming. This is the one that is going to make my pilau brown. You make your onion as if it's going to dark brown, and this is going to give your rice or your pilau a very nice shade of brown. So separate your garlic. It's cooked well. And at this point, I will add my meat to absorb the flavors and also brown in the process. So I'll put in my meat, twist it a bit so that all parts can mix well. And then cover it just for a few minutes, so that we can get the best out of these flavors. We don't want to lose on these flavors. We worked for them. It's been a while cooking, so let it absorb the flavors for just a few seconds, so to avoid burning. Avoid burning. Like that. You uncover that. See, it smells so nice. But now at this point, I'll add the salt, the 1 tablespoon of salt. sure that you mix everywhere. Look at that kanyama. It looks so amazing. It looks so nice. Looks so nice. Now at this point, I don't have to wait for the soy sauce to cook because it will cook in the process of making the rice. So I'll just pour in the rice, all of it, like that. Don't waste anything. We are not wasting anything. So draw down your rice like that and then mix it. Give it a good mix. Give it a good mix. Oh yeah, it smells so nice. So nice. Look at that. Can you see the rice is already brown in color even before we put anything else in? We've not put the broth, and the broth is going to also contribute to the brown color because you know when you boil beef, the broth is slightly brown in color. So we are going to put it in there. Look at the rice now. You see? Do you know this is the way it's going to be when it's fully cooked? It's going to separate kamoja kamoja like this when it's fully cooked. So give it a good mix like that, making sure that you touch every part of the sufuria or your cooking pot so that you don't leave out some places that are concentrated with the flavors and you know, the salt and all that. So when it's fully mixed like that, everything is immersed on each other like that. Now that is the point you put your water, and this time we're not using plain water, we are going to use beef broth. So yeah. So the secret to pilau is actually measuring your ingredients, and also the most important of all is the water. Please don't overdo your water because your food is going to be smashed, or it's going to look so, it's going to be overcooked and therefore become one big spice to garlic. You know. So if you're putting in water, make sure that the rice is just slightly covered with the water. Don't put water to up to this level or to the brim. Just put a little of the water. Just cover the rice, just a little, and then let that cook. That is enough water. In fact, you should go 1.5 inches with your water. From the where the level of the rice is, you should just go 1 feet. I mean, 1.5 inches of your water. And actually, you can actually measure with your finger. 1 part of the finger and 1/2 of it is enough. You can already see the rice is boiling because the water was not as much. And it's not overwhelmed, so we are going to let it cook before we cover it and let it simmer for some time, and then we are going to serve our pilau. In the meantime, let us go and prepare our kachumbari. And somebody please give me an English name for kachumbari. So at this point, I'll just give it a mix so that I make sure that every part of the rice is cooked well. And you know, when you're cooking with these electric cookers, sometimes you have that problem of cooking food and it actually gets well done at the center, and then the rest of the area is not well cooked. So when your rice is a bit about to get dry, just give it a good mix and then cover that, but make sure you mix it with a fork. It gives a better mix than the normal spoon because it doesn't break the rice. Okay, so we give it about 5 to 10 minutes. We're going to check it again, and then yeah, we'll be good to go. And we're going to do our rice some justice very soon. So guys, our pilau is cooked. I just wanted to show you how it looks before I serve it. Can you see that? This is how our rice looks like, and I want to serve it and put it on a plate so that you can see how great our rice looks.